Marshalls is
I'm so excited to decorate my room for fall this year. I've been on Pinterest for like the last few months. I've been shopping, trying to like pull little things, you know, while I can and while I'm out. And I think this vibe that I'm going for is gonna really just make me feel like so happy for the whole season. I love it. Fall's my favorite season. And I just think of like cozy vibes. I think of like going back to school, even though this year I'm not going back to school for the first time in like so many years. It's crazy, but I kind of want to still bring that vibe. So I want to bring in like the antiqueness, kind of the Victorian vibes, cozy, warm. I want it to just feel like if you were to like stay at your grandma's cottage during the fall and this is what your bedroom would look like, if that makes any sense. But I still got to go through some of my stuff because I don't want to buy everything new. I want to just use some of the old fall things that I have and then go from there and kind of tie those in. So I'm going to do a little haul of those because I am so excited because I don't remember what I have. So it'll feel like I'm buying brand new things. I forgot to say that I like kind of got a little bit ahead of myself and I put up some fall decor just because I wanted to get it done and I was just really excited. So this isn't necessarily fall decor, but this is gonna stay in my room. It's just a way that I can tie in some of the dark wood that you'll see that I kind of put up later, and I want to just make like a seasonal display on my fireplace. And because I have that dark frame, it just didn't make sense to have like no other dark wood around, so I put these up. These are just 3 pictures of sketches of apple trees that I got on Etsy, and they're really special to me because my grandparents have an apple tree in their backyard. So I think that was just a really cute way to kind of tie in those memories. And so as I was saying how I want to like make this kind of area in my fireplace more seasonal, my plan is to use these 2 frames and then get different prints depending on if it's for fall or if it's for winter with like Christmas decor, and then put some spring stuff in for spring, and I guess for summer I'll probably just keep those same pictures in. But this one I absolutely love. It's a print from Etsy of a like hiking trail, which reminds me of the hikes that we always go on here, and it just brings in all those beautiful fall colors. And then this one I love because I think it brings kind of the spooky vibes, so when Halloween comes a little bit closer, it just makes sense. And I'm so obsessed with these together. And I think with the mirror, it looks really nice. I think I needed more frames here to kind of like have that Victorian, antique, almost like French Parisian feel to the fireplace. And I'm just so obsessed with those. So I've had those even in August because I couldn't resist. Okay, this is all the fall stuff that I had from previous years that I'm gonna put back in my room. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of this stuff though, because like I have these little green pumpkins and this is supposed to go in my office, but right now my office is going through renovation with the whole basement, so I don't think I'm gonna use these because I don't really have a lot of like green to tie in. Or no, actually I do. I do in my bed sheets. I completely forgot about that. So that might look cute somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna keep those. And then these I bought this year. They're like a beautiful rust color, and I've never gotten seasonal bed sheets before, and I feel like it's just gonna make all the difference. I'm so excited for these. I guess I'll just continue on with the bed stuff. Then I got these from Amazon because I wanted to bring in some of the brown to match the wood frames that I was showing earlier. So I got 2 of those. And then yesterday at HomeSense, we found this pillow. And I think this is so cute. It's gonna bring in some like texture because it's kind of sewn in here and it's knitted. And then it's a circle, so it'll kind of change up the shapes. And I felt like I just needed something else. So whenever like I feel like beds have just a bunch of pillows on it, it looks so cozy. And I wanted them to all be kind of a little bit mismatched. So I think that also kind of brings in like the cozy feel too. Like I was saying, like an old like grandparents' house. I don't know. I just picture like mismatched bed sheets and pillows and everything. So those are the recent things I bought. And then my parents have a frame of me in the fall, but I don't think I'm gonna put this up because it just doesn't really match. I don't have anywhere to put it, but we need something. If something's missing, I can use that. This is an old pillow that I don't love. It says Morning Pumpkin. I really liked it. Like, I think I got it 4 years ago. It was really cute. Don't know if it fully fits the kind of vibe that I'm going for, but we're gonna try and see. I think I might put it behind me in place of my Persuasion pillow, but I don't think it's gonna go in the bed because I think it's gonna clash. So we'll see where I can put that. Oh, and then I just got these little like gold pumpkins that I had in my old student apartment. These are from the dollar store, but they're just super cute to decorate with. Don't remember how many of those I have. And then I have this old little like Skull vodka bottle that I love. Me and my friend saved it for like a good occasion, like it was a special shot. Now it has water in it, but I just think it's really cute. I love that. I used to have that in my room all year round, but now it's just a fall thing. And I bought a bunch of garland that I'm probably gonna put on my fireplace, but I don't want it to be too crowded up there, so I'll have to see if it fits. Some of them are like sparkly. They're just from the dollar store. And then I got more pumpkins. Hopefully I have 3. Okay, good. My mom always says to do things in 3, so got that. And then me and my mom made these frames ourselves just by getting like the wire from the dollar store and then the like garland for the leaves, and I love it. It actually looks a lot better than I was thinking, considering it's been packed up for a whole year. So I just gotta fluff it up and then it should be good. And I have like little fairy lights attached so I can put the timer on. Just gotta make sure I have batteries for it, but that's all my fall stuff. And I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna look good together. So I finished putting all of the pillows on the bed and all the bed sheets, and I like it, but I don't know, there's just something that's a little off with it. I think that maybe it needs a throw blanket, or I might put this like sheet on top of the comforter so that the whole comforter looks like it has this pattern. I'm not sure though, and whenever I don't know what to do, I just ask my mom. So I'm gonna put up all the rest of the decorations, because maybe once I have all of those up, it might be like a lot to have this full comforter here. So I'm gonna see and then ask my mom, and she knows what to do whenever I have a question about decorating, so I'll see what she says. Time though, I'm gonna figure out my fireplace. So I already got those pictures, and then I have to figure out what I want to do with the rest of it, because I have all that garland that's supposed to go on top of it, but I don't want it to be too crazy. I think I'm going to take off a decent amount of the candles, and then I'm going to take off those books. Usually I'll just like go in my bookshelf and find other books that might match, but I don't know if it's going to be too much, so I have to see. And then I also have to replace those books because I want to get something that brings out like the browns and the oranges. Don't have a ton of books to choose from right now because most of mine were in the office and that's all packed up right now, so I hope I can find some. I have to decide. I like this part. I like trying to look through my bookshelf and figuring out what is like fall and what would bring out those colors. I'm definitely probably going to do my Anna Green Gables fall edition one, but the rest of them I'm not sure. I think I have a visitor. Hi. Oh gosh. Hi Bubba. Do you like the fall decor so far? Thank you. Very kind. Okay, so yesterday where I left off, I was trying to figure out how to like organize my fireplace mantle, and I always usually will put like the garland of the leaves, and then I'll also put the wreath that I made. And the second I put them up, it wasn't working. The whole room just looked like a mess to me. They're this color, and so I think it's because my pillows are rust that it didn't work. It was way too chaotic and disorganized, which is a bummer because I really love those wreaths and I love the little garland that I do. But I think it was just time for those to go. We're gonna use them throughout the house though, because I can't say goodbye to them just yet. But then that meant that I needed to figure out what to do with the mantle, because then I was thinking it looked a little bare. So I called in my mom and I kind of had her help me out. And I think we tried about 20 different ways to organize everything on the fireplace mantle. And it was just really frustrating and nothing was looking good. But I think it's because I was just thrown off because of the bright orange wreath and I still had that in my room. So I just left it where it was. I tried to figure out what looked best and then I left it, slept on it, and then I woke up today and I love it. So I just needed like a little bit of time to like see it with fresh eyes, but I'm really happy with it. So I'm gonna show kind of how I designed that. It's pretty neutral, but I think that fits, and I'm liking it more than I had my room last year with that wreath and that garland. So I'm really excited. And then I'm almost done. All I have to do next is get a blanket for my bed. I've decided I'm gonna get like a dark brown blanket off Amazon, so that should be coming hopefully soon. And then I think it's all done. It's a lot more minimalistic than I thought it was gonna be, but I don't know, I think it works, and I think it just fits kind of like the cozier vibe without all of the like fake kind of like leaves, and yeah, I think it'll be good. This is what we finally decided on for the fireplace after a ton of different combinations and different things. So I'm happy that I was able to use those green pumpkins. They work so good here, and they just tie in the bed sheets, and I think they're my favorite part of the entire mantle. And then I also just have a stack of books there. I've got this like book about Sylvia Plath that's a really nice brown spine. And then I have my Anna Green Gables fall edition, which is the most gorgeous book I think I own. It's so, so pretty. And then I have a book about Virginia Woolf that kind of ties in that like rust orange. And then I just got these little 3 pumpkins and put them there. And then I also cut some of the leaves from that garland because I didn't want to completely get rid of it. So those were kind of the deeper, more rustic colors that I just took out. Then I've got my 2 frames there, got my dried baby's breath, and then my favorite candle. It's warm buttered bread. It smells so good. And then beside it, I just put more of those leaves to tie that in. I've got my little skull head and my book stash there. And I just think it really works. It's way more subtle than I usually do, so I think that was throwing me off. But overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, my blanket finally arrived. Bella's really excited. And here it is. It turned out to be a really nice brown color. It's like a warm chocolate brown. So now I have to decide how I want to do the throw blanket. This is how I had the one that I used in the spring, just like neatly laid over my bed. And I like it. I always have to step away. But I just want to see how it would look if I did it kind of messier on the corner. Oh, she's gonna go on it. Bella's gonna test it, see if it's a cozy enough blanket for her. Or like something like that. I think I like it just like, well, I can't move it now because now she's all comfy. But I think I like it just how it's like laid out kind of more like at the edge of the bed. So I think this looks like I just threw it on, which is kind of the point, I think, of how people design them when they do it like that. But I can't get it perfect, and if I'm gonna make my bed every single day, I don't want to spend all that time trying to make like the perfect messy look. I'd rather just fold and put on my bed. But I think this is what it needed. It's been like bugging me the last few days, and I'm so happy. It's coming together. I got my Halloween Town shirt on to get really in the mood. Okay, it's all done, so I'm gonna give a little walkthrough of the room. Okay, so that's the fall room, and I'm wearing my like fall sweater that I got for my birthday, and I'm just really feeling the fall vibes. I made a fall playlist, and I'm just so excited. Now my next thing to do is to check off all of my exciting fall bucket list items with my family and wait until the leaves turn. And then once the leaves turn, I feel like the window in this room is just gonna look so nice, especially. So I'm very excited for that and for fall. Happy fall.